So, are you thinking about going to Izumi Sushi and Hibachi Grill for your next Royal Caribbean cruise? Is it worth it for you? Is it someplace that you want to be? Well, you've come to the right place to get those questions answered. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, Rob from Cruise Seekers, and today we are going to break down one of my favorite restaurants on Royal Caribbean, Izumi's Sushi and Hibachi Grill. We were lucky enough to be on Allure of the Seas twice this year and Navigator of the Sea once, and each time we visited Izumi's. Each one was a different experience, and we're going to talk to you about the things that we really liked about Izumi's and some of the things that we wish were a little bit different. So stay tuned. But before we start breaking down Izumi's, I would love to welcome each and every one of you to our YouTube channel. Welcome. Thank you so much for finding us. If you're not a member of the Cruise Seekers crew, please think about subscribing and turn that little notification bell on. It really helps us bring great content to you, and it's free. Thanks in advance. All right, Izumi's. Izumi's is one of my favorite restaurants. I love sushi. I love steak. So Izumi's is kind of a natural go-to restaurant for me. Now, my wife, on the other hand, is another story. She does not like onions. She does not like peppers. She does not like mushrooms. There's a lot of things on her do not like list. And one of them also is sushi. She does not like it. She likes cooked fish, not raw fish. I told her a lot of times, hey, you can get some cooked fish on sushi, but she still rather kind of avoid it. So it's not her favorite restaurant, but she goes and she entertains me, and she really does like the hibachi side of the fence because they do cook everything right in front of her and she can see exactly what's going into her food, and it makes her happy knowing that she doesn't have to fish out anything that she doesn't like. So there's a plus there, right? So Izumi's. It is, as I said before, one of my favorite restaurants. I love sushi. I love going to sushi restaurants with my boys. I can't wait to bring them on Allure of the Seas and enjoy a good sushi meal with them and not have to bring mom along and kind of just force her into that situation. She'll just kind of enjoy something else or decide to go someplace different for that evening. Or we might just have a light sushi snack in air quotes, right? And then go out to dinner with her. So this is going to be a very fun trip when we go on Allure of the Seas again next year with our boys in May. So I can't wait to go to Izumi's again. But let's talk about Izumi's as a whole. Izumi's is your traditional hibachi steak grill, as well as a sushi restaurant. Usually they are completely separate types of rooms, but in the same area on the ship. Now, if you want to go to the hibachi side, I would recommend you make those reservations early. There is not a lot of seats around the hibachi grill, even on the big ships of the Oasis class. There are not many seats and there are not many settings. So if you want to go to Izumi's, make sure you book early, especially for the hibachi grill. Now, the sushi side tends to be a little bit bigger. There's more seats. There's, more ebb and flow of people coming in and out. It's not kind of a structured, timed event that the hibachi grill is. So you'll have more of an option to get to the sushi side. And that's kind of hard to say. Sushi side. Say that 10 times real fast. It's like seashells on the seashore. Sushi side. The other thing you might want to take a look at too is on certain ships, Izumi's does offer a lunch offering for the hibachi grill. Think about going to Izumi's for a sea day lunch if possible. It's a great tip, mainly because it's the same exact menu, except it's half the cost. Now, those seats go even faster than the dinner seats, right? Because A, there's less sea days than dinner days, and B, it's a shorter period of time that they are offering the meal. So if you want to do the half price off sea day Izumi hibachi lunch, book that one as soon as it's offered. Now, the pricing for Izumi's is going to be a little bit different if you go to the sushi side or the hibachi grill. If you go to the sushi side, the normal ship price is $39.99 per person for adults and $12.99 for children. Now, the hibachi grill is on a different pricing plan, and the one thing you're going to notice with the hibachi grill, especially if you're traveling with children, is the children's price is very expensive compared to the other specialty restaurants. For adults, it's $59.99 normally on the ship, while children is $41.99. It's pretty high. So if you're going with kids, think twice about going to the hibachi grill. It's going to cost you a lot. Just like with all Royal Caribbean, if you are even thinking about purchasing something, purchase it right away on the cruise planner. If the price goes down, because Royal Caribbean does employ, dynamic pricing with the cruise planner, if it does get lower versus the price that you paid, you can always cancel and then rebook. So now we're going to take a look at each side of the restaurant separately. Let's start off with the sushi side. When you walk into Izumi's, no matter what ship it is, it's going to have a very similar motif, a very similar vibe and feel. You'll be greeted immediately with the traditional irashaimase, right? Everybody knows when they go to a restaurant, a Japanese restaurant, irashaimase is spoken all the time, which roughly translates, welcome to my business or restaurant. And now that you pre-purchased your meal, or if you decided to purchase the price fix menu when you go on the ship, the one that I was referencing to for the $39.99, you get basically an appetizer, a small plate, and 2 large plates for that meal. The one thing about Izumi's that I will say on the sushi side is, if you're a sushi lover and you have your typical flair that you always go with, Izumi's going to be a little bit different for you, because they don't have the typical things that you would normally see at every sushi restaurant. They have some very good different takes on different pieces of fish on sushi. So give it a try. It will be something that you never had before. It's a reasonable price. I wouldn't say it's a great price. The one thing with Royal Caribbean, with their specialty restaurants, they do charge a lot for them. So if you're thinking about going to a Royal Caribbean specialty restaurant, think about going to 3, because you'll get a better discount if you do like the 3 nights. Overall, value for Izumi's, I think, is pretty darn good. All right, let's now talk about the hibachi side. The hibachi side is basically dinner theater. You are going to be seated down. You're going to have a table runner that will bring you your water and your drinks and your salad and your soup if you so desire those things. And then you're going to have your hibachi chef. He is going to be your entertainment for the night. Now, people don't go to hibachi grills normally for the food. Now, don't get me wrong, the food is good, but they really go for the experience. They go for the twirling knives. They go for the singing. They go for the dancing. They go for the throwing food. It's what they go for. And on Royal Caribbean, every single time we've been to the hibachi grill at Izumi's, we were not disappointed. You're going to see the little snake dance before they chop up the thing and put it into your fried rice. You're going to see the onion volcano. You're going to see these things. You're going to see eggs being, thrown up and caught in the top of the head. But you know what? I still enjoy it. Even though I know it's coming, I still enjoy it. I don't know why. It's just a lot of fun. Now, when you go to Izumi's, you're going to get a choice of different types of protein that you want. And it ranges from filet to lobster tail to scallops to shrimp, from chicken to strip steak. So there is a wide gamut of your choices of protein. You get to choose 2 proteins that you want. You're also going to get a boatload, and I am not kidding, folks, even though that's a pun again. You're going to get a boatload of fried rice, more fried rice than you can possibly need. And you get a set of mixed vegetables as well that get stir fried on top of the hibachi grill. Basically, the meal is produced just like any hibachi grill. A lot of soy sauce, a lot of teriyaki, those type of flavors in your proteins. Now, as I said, the food is good. It's what you get normally at any hibachi grill. But if it's, you're paying a lot of money, right? You're paying $59.99 for this meal. If you're purchasing it earlier, maybe just $49.99, but still $50, 2 people, $100. It's a lot of money for food, and it is kind of very equivalent to a hibachi grill price on land. So it is expensive, but as I said, it's a lot of fun. And if you want to have a lot of fun for a meal, and this is something that you guys really enjoy, it's a good experience. So is it worth it? For us, it is. On the sushi side, you're going to see rolls that you never see anywhere before. So that's a plus. The food is really good. It's, price-wise, not bad, but it's not great. But that's the same case with most of Royal Caribbean's specialty restaurants. They do charge a lot for them. And you really want to go there if that's what you want. And on the hibachi side, I don't know. There's something about the hibachi grill and the show that you get that just makes me smile. And we go all the time. Again, We tend to go there during sea day lunches when we purchase it a la carte if we do not have a package of any sort. Well, there you go, folks. That's our review of Izumi's Hibachi Grill and Sushi Restaurant. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. Also, feel free to leave a comment down below if you have a question for us. We read all of our comments and we will answer to them all. And feel free to share this video with your friends who are going on your cruise with you so you can kind of make a decision to say, hey, do we want to go to Izumi's? Take a look at this. We'd love that. It's very helpful. And one more quick reminder, if you're not a member of the Cruise Seekers crew, please think about subscribing. Turn that little notification bell on. Thanks in advance. So until we talk again next time, this is Rob from Cruise Seekers, reminding each and every one of you, always seek the seas. Bye now.